Welcome back to Over 50. So this is my new channel, an introduction into Weight Watchers. I did a video about a week ago and just sort of like an introductory thing to tell you my experience with Weight Watchers. I am nowhere near an expert. I'm sure there are many more people out there that know a whole lot more about this than I do, but some people on the Chiari boards, I suffer from Chiari malformation type 1, and I was decompressed in April, and some people were asking questions about weight loss after surgery and or about weight gain after surgery, and if there was any suggestions on how to lose the weight. I used to push 3 bills once upon a time, and now I'm 6'3", I weigh about 197, up or down a pound, every other week. But otherwise, I've been at 197 since officially started in 2015, so since 2017. So for about 4 years, I've been a lifetime member, and so that basically means I don't have to pay for the app. I just go in and weigh every month, and as long as I weigh within my goal weight, no more than 2 pounds over, then I don't get charged for anything. So my goal weight was 200 pounds. So as long as I don't weigh over 202, I don't have to pay. So it's basically all free for me. So this is my quick little guide to Weight Watchers. Before you leave, if you would, please subscribe. If you like the video, smash the like button. If you have a comment or you have a question about Weight Watchers, I'll be more than happy to try to answer it. It also would give me ideas for future videos by leaving comments. So if you would do that, please share this with a friend out there. And with no further ado, what I've done, and let me get my mug or my face out of the way here, and there goes my phone. I should have muted that, but good old Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. So yes, I'm a fan. I hope you don't hold that against me. So this is the Weight Watchers app at a glance. This is what my phone looks like over here. I don't know if you can see the cursor moving, but you get your daily points. And my daily points, when I start a day out, I have 35 daily points. And for some reason, it's blocking. It brought up my volume when I took the snapshot of it. But I used over my 35 points. So my daily points is 40. I think it was 42 when I took this at the time. And then over here, you see this 18. This 18 are fit points. So basically, fit points are like exercise points. So like you go to the gym, you get on the treadmill, you walk for 30 minutes. That's roughly about 8 to 10 fit points for being on the treadmill for 30 minutes, depending on how long that you were, or the intensity that you were walking for. If you're walking at 3 miles per hour, which for me is rather slow, I won't get a whole lot of points for that. But if I decide to start out walking at 4 miles an hour, I bump it up to 5 miles an hour, run for about 10 minutes, and then I step it down to 4.5 miles per hour and walk, and then I do a cool down at 4 minutes, another cool down at 3.5, and then one more minute at 3 miles per hour. I usually get about 12 points, anywhere between 12 to 14 points for 30 minutes. But this is how the app will appear on your phone. And then you can see your days of the week here. And then it will list the points that you use for breakfast and lunch. And no, I didn't eat cracked black pepper Oscar Mayer turkey breast for breakfast. I just tracked it, and I didn't pay attention. And it just listed it as breakfast, probably because it was turkey breast. But turkey breast and chicken breast, I don't think I mentioned this in my last video, are totally free. You don't have to count those points. So in addition to all your vegetables being free and all your fruits being free, minus your avocados and olives, because I mentioned that in the last video, they have oils in them, so that causes you to have points when you eat those. All the other stuff that I just mentioned is free. So chicken breast and turkey breast, you can have as much of it as you want. You can't go wrong there. So again, as my little display here says, the numbers from left to right, you get your fit points, your daily points, and your daily points that you've used for the day. Now here, this one actually took a picture without the volume things. I don't know what I did differently here. I'm a little technology challenged at times. That's putting it lightly, but activity points, they'll show your daily steps and your fit points earned per day. And also it'll break everything up by activity. So start with this first number, this 27. That is how many exercise points I earned for, and this was the day of Saturday. Can't get my cursor. So Saturday has the little dot underneath it. So Saturday, when I took this, I basically walked on the treadmill for 62 minutes. I got 22 points. And then the rest of my steps, you see I had 13,954 steps here. 6,212 of those steps were not on the treadmill. So I got 5 points for walking those steps. So just, you don't have to necessarily go to the gym to get valuable fit points, which allow you to eat a little more freely. That's what your fit points allow you to do. Now you also get weeklies, but I wasn't able to show you weeklies on my phone because I don't typically get into my weeklies until Sunday or Monday, because I just chose to start my week on a Tuesday. I just weighed in one day on a Tuesday and I just never changed it. I've just always stuck with it. But so there's the total points for the day. My daily steps, 13,954 steps, because 6,000, a little over 6,000 of those were not on the treadmill. I got 5 points for that. And then my treadmill, based on my heart rate and the intensity that I was, walking and running on the treadmill, that got me 22 of my points. So the bulk of your points will come from exercise at the gym. Now, if you don't have a gym membership or you're just not a gym person, you can go take a 24-minute walk, and you can, and I don't try to walk at a brisk pace because I usually go for walks with my wife, and she doesn't like to go at a fast pace, so we just go at her pace. And I usually get anywhere between 7 to 8 points. Usually, it just kind of depends on if we, if our route would go a little bit further, or we just lengthen it or make it a little bit longer, I might get an extra point. But typically, a 24-minute walk is 7 points. So those 7. So if you don't have the gym membership, or you don't want to join Weight Watchers, you just want to try this out, I could try to give you some pointers to go by, but your best bet would be to join Weight Watchers and use the app. Another neat thing about the app is you can search for restaurants. When you scroll to the very bottom of the main page, and I just did that, I clicked on restaurants, and you can either choose by restaurant or you can choose by smart points. I don't like to use smart points just because you don't know what you're going to get with that. So I would rather just select a restaurant. So like, let's say, you go to Chick-fil-A for lunch. Well, you can click on Chick-fil-A, and then you can start typing in what you ordered, and it will tell you the points. You click on it and done. You can see Chili's down here, Chipotle. And when I was in Denver, when I was stationed in the Navy at the Reserve Center out in Denver, I loved Old Chicago pizza. So, you could, and I just highlighted these just to show some of them. There's, I haven't heard of some of these other ones, so that's why I've heard of Church's Chicken. Obviously, I've heard of Chi-Chi's. These others I haven't heard of. But if you go to one of these restaurants, or you frequent one of these restaurants and you have the app, you can just click on it. You can scroll down and just type in what your entree is or whatever you're eating. And it will tell you, like if you go to, say, Chili's and you get a burger, well, it'll give you the burger. But like if you order, when you go to Chili's and you get the burger and the fries with it, you have to count the fries separate. So on the app, like say you get the I think it's the chili queso burger, I think it's one of them, or the Boss burger. I like that one, but that's a lot of points. You have to really plan ahead and hit the gym really solidly on the weekends to cover the 51 points of the Boss burger. But the fries are another 13 points on top of that. And if you type French fries, it'll pull up the fries as a separate thing, and you can track those. So you can search your restaurants to make it easier to calculate your points. So you can actually go eat what you want to eat. You don't have to buy any special food. Whatever you eat, you got to track it. That's all you have to do. I went ahead and had some Crown Royal, a couple beers tonight. I had some pretzel sticks. I've kind of been bad, and we were ordering THC Trap House Wings chicken, which should be arriving here pretty soon. So I need to get moving on this video. But the point is I went to the gym and sort of worked out, got on the treadmill, did some machines so that I could go ahead and have my alcohol and not have to worry. I can still eat rather freely. So with that, that's the end of the video. So if you would, please click the subscribe button, hit the like button, please comment, let me know if there's anything you'd like to ask me. I'd be more than happy to help you with that. Please share that video out there. And until next time, I hope you become a fan of Over 50, and I will talk to you later. See you.